Hello class, my name is Roel Garza and this is my discussion for week 5. First question was explain the difference between risk and issues and provide an example of each. In the text we learned that risks are events that have yet to occur, they're future problems, whereas an issue is something that has already occurred or guaranteed to occur. And an example would be of a risk would be if your car breaks down or gets a flat tire. Do you have everything prepared to deal with that? And an issue would be if your car does get a flat tire and you've come to find that your spare is flat. Second question was explain the difference between risk management at the project and program level. Risk management at the project level is more deemed towards specific issues that are happening within a project or team. It's a lot more geared towards a specific sense, whereas program risk management is a lot larger, dealing with separate issues, multiple projects going on at once. So it's a lot more broader and how they interact with each other. Explain a workaround. Does your organization use a workaround? And good uses or bad uses. And a workaround is when the status quo isn't working, then a temporary fix can be utilized to fix an issue. An example would be in a computer programming world. I know some programmers, when a computer program doesn't load, they can come out with a patch, which is like a temporary fix to load a certain program, and it grants some but not all of the uses of that program. But it's a good temporary fix so that the real issue can be fixed with a more permanent program or patch that's going to take a lot longer to design. What is the first step to take when a risk trigger occurs during the risk identification process? During the risk identification process is when risk triggers are identified, and then after that I think the first step would be to monitor these risks. And I read off a good website of projectmanagementknowledge.com that triggers are tracked at the risk monitoring and control process. During a risk audit, it is determined that the project team is performing poorly. What should you do as a PM or risk champion? Well, I think as a PM, first thing you might want to do is redefine your objectives. If the objectives weren't concrete from the beginning, then there's a lot of issues that can happen. So redefining objectives, possibly even crisis management, and definitely it's important to note all these problems or issues that occur during the lessons learned phase. How can you relate to Nehemiah's resilience on the Lord throughout his building project to your current project? And the fact is, issues are going to happen. Challenges are going to come up, but as servant leaders, I think we are taught that we must accept these challenges and rely on our faith to move the organization forward. Thank you.